Birds, fascinating creatures that fill our world with their vibrant colors and enchanting melodies. Each species distinct yet bound by the common necessity of life, food. But have you ever wondered, what do baby birds eat? So if so, you're not alone. The diet of these fledgling life forms is a topic of wonder and intrigue, whether you're an ornithologist, a bird enthusiast, or just plain curious. Hello and welcome to our comprehensive exploration of what do baby birds eat? Throughout this journey, we will delve into the fascinating world of avian nutrition, giving you an intimate glimpse into the first meals of various species, from the smallest songbirds to the grandest raptors. In order to truly appreciate and understand the diets of these fledgling beings, we'll need to take a close look at bird anatomy, particularly the digestive system, a marvel of natural engineering designed to extract the maximum nutrition from their often limited diets. We'll also examine the various stages of a bird's life cycle and how their dietary needs change as they grow and develop. By learning what baby birds eat, we not only satisfy our curiosity, but we also get a closer look at the miraculous and intricate dance of life that takes place in the natural world. From the caring role of adult birds in the feeding process, the impact of habitat on their diets, to the understanding of their nutritional needs, our goal is to provide a complete, comprehensive view of the diets of baby birds. So whether you're looking to provide the best possible care for your pet bird, rescue an orphaned chick, or simply expand your knowledge about our avian co-inhabitants, you're in the right place. Let's begin our exploration into the fascinating world of baby birds and what they eat. In order to truly understand why baby birds eat what they do, it's crucial that we take a step back and look at the intricate design of bird anatomy, specifically focusing on their digestive system. Birds, despite their varied sizes and species, have a fairly consistent digestive anatomy. It begins with the beak or bill, a bird's primary tool for food acquisition, and the kind of food a bird can eat is often determined by the shape and size of its beak. Once the food is acquired, it is ingested and travels down a bird's esophagus or gullet into a special storage structure known as the crop. The crop allows birds to eat a lot of food quickly and then digest it over time. From the crop, food is moved to the stomach, which in birds is divided into two parts. The first part is the proventriculus, or glandular stomach, where digestive enzymes begin to break down the food. Then it moves to the gizzard, or muscular stomach, where harder substances like seeds and nuts are ground up. The partially digested food continues through the intestines, where nutrients are absorbed. Waste products are then expelled through the cloaca, the common exit for the digestive, urinary, and reproductive systems in birds. Each step in this process plays a critical role in how a bird processes and extracts nutrients from its food, and understanding this helps us comprehend why certain foods are better for birds at different stages of their life, particularly when they're young and their digestive systems are still developing. In the following segments, we'll use this knowledge as a foundation to explore the intriguing topic of baby bird diets. But remember, the bird's digestive system is a complex structure that's beautifully adapted to their specific diets. Just as we are what we eat, birds, in a way, are how they eat. Birds can be broadly divided into several types, each with their unique dietary requirements, habits, and feeding strategies. First, we have the songbirds or passerines, a large group that includes everything from sparrows and robins to crows and jays. These birds are typically small to medium-sized and are often characterized by their complex vocalizations. Next are the raptors or birds of prey, which include eagles, hawks, falcons and owls. Raptors are known for their keen eyesight, powerful beaks and sharp talons, which equip them well for a diet of other animals. Then we have water birds such as ducks, herons and pelicans. These species have adaptations that enable them to exploit aquatic environments, and their diets often consist of fish, crustaceans, and other forms of marine life. We also have ground birds like pheasants, quail, and turkeys, who are typically found in grassland and forest habitats, foraging for seeds, insects, and berries. And let's not forget our friends, the parrots, a group known for their intelligence, vibrant colors, and strong curved beaks that are perfect for cracking open nuts and seeds. By understanding these categories and the natural diets associated with each, we can gain insight into what different types of baby birds eat. As we proceed, we'll delve deeper into specific diets, tailored to the unique needs of baby birds from these different groups. Understanding what baby birds eat isn't just about the species or the anatomy. It also involves understanding the life cycle of birds, which can influence their dietary needs. The life of a bird often begins as an egg, carefully incubated by parent birds. Depending on the species, incubation can take anywhere from a week to over a month. Once they hatch, the birds are known as chicks or nestlings. These creatures are often altricial, which means they are relatively undeveloped when hatched and depend completely on their parents for food and protection. As they grow, they pass into the fledgling stage, where they begin to develop feathers suitable for flight and start to venture outside the nest, although they still rely on their parents for food. Finally, as they mature into juveniles and then adults, they become more independent, learning to find and eat food on their own. At each of these stages, a bird's diet can change dramatically, influenced by factors such as its development, the availability of food, and the habits of its species. This means that when we talk about baby birds, we could be referring to anything from a newly hatched chick to a nearly independent fledgling, each with their own unique nutritional needs. Now that we've understood the different stages of a bird's life, let's zoom in on the very first stage, the diet of newborn birds or nestlings. The diet of newborn birds is fascinating and differs from species to species. However, there's a remarkable commonality among many bird species: the prevalence of insects in the diets of their young. Insects form a substantial part of a newborn bird's diet, and there's a good reason for this. They are soft, easy to digest, and most importantly, they are incredibly high in protein, which is vital for the rapid growth and development that birds experience in their early days. Parents of many bird species, from the smallest songbird to large raptors, hunt tirelessly to fill their chicks' bellies with nutritious insects. For some water birds, small fish and crustaceans might take the place of or complement the insects in the diet. Interestingly, some bird species have unique dietary strategies for their young. For instance, pigeons and doves produce a special nutrient-rich substance known as crop milk, which they feed to their newborns. Our exploration into the diets of baby birds now brings us to the captivating world of individual species. Each bird species, with its unique lifestyle and environment, has a distinctive diet tailored to its needs. Let's start with songbirds, a broad category that includes species such as robins, sparrows, and warblers. Baby songbirds are typically fed a protein-rich diet of caterpillars, worms, and other insects, which fuels their rapid growth. Now consider raptors like eagles, hawks, and owls. Even at a young age, these birds are true carnivores. Their diet largely consists of small mammals, birds, and reptiles, which their parents hunt and often tear into small, manageable pieces for them. Moving to water birds, species like herons, ducks, and pelicans feed their young a diet of aquatic creatures. Depending on the species, this can include small fish, insects, crustaceans, and even aquatic plants. Ground birds such as quails, turkeys, and pheasants tend to forage for food on the ground, feeding their chicks a diet of seeds, berries, and insects. When it comes to parrots, the diet for their young is quite specific. Many breeders and bird keepers feed baby parrots a specially prepared bird porridge, a mixture of commercial parrot hand, rearing formulas, and warm water, which ensures they get all the necessary nutrients. And then we have the unique case of pigeons and doves. Instead of bringing food to their chicks, they produce a nutrient-rich substance called crop milk in their crop, a pouch-like structure in their throat. This milk is regurgitated and fed to the chicks, providing them with all the nutrition they need in their early days. These are just a few examples of the fascinating diversity in baby bird diets across different species. By understanding these diets, we can appreciate the complex dance of life that takes place every day in the world of birds and the incredible ways nature has devised to nourish its young. A key aspect of any bird's journey from hatchling to adulthood is the pivotal role that parent birds play in their feeding. Regardless of the species, one common thread we find is the undeniably devoted and tireless role of bird parents. In the early days of a bird's life, its diet depends almost entirely on the hard work and diligence of its parents. For many species, this involves hunting or foraging for food, a task that can occupy the bulk of their waking hours. Once the food is acquired, parent birds must then prepare it in a way that their chicks can consume. For many species, this involves a process known as regurgitation, where the parent birds swallow the food, break it down in their stomach, and then bring it back up to feed their young. This ensures the food is in soft and digestible form. As the chicks grow and become fledglings, the role of the parent bird begins to change. They transition from providers to teachers, demonstrating how to find and recognize food. This transition is crucial for the fledgling's survival and independence. The lessons they learn from their parents about what to eat, where to find it, and how to catch or collect it are skills they'll use throughout their lives. Habitat plays a significant role in shaping a bird's diet. For example, baby birds in forested areas like many songbirds and raptors typically have a diet rich in insects, caterpillars, and small vertebrates found in their leafy homes. On the other hand, shorebirds and water birds residing in aquatic environments feed their young a diet of small fish, crustaceans, and other aquatic organisms, reflecting the bounty of their watery habitats. Seasonality is another critical factor influencing diet. The availability of food sources can vary greatly throughout the year, and birds have adapted their breeding cycles accordingly. Many birds time their nesting to coincide with peak food availability to ensure there's plenty to feed their hungry chicks. Consider the example of warblers, who often time their breeding to coincide with peak caterpillar abundance in spring, thereby providing ample food for their young. Adverse conditions such as drought or harsh winters can also impact food availability and, in turn, the survival rates of baby birds. Birds have various strategies to cope with these challenges, from changing their diet to migrating to areas with more abundant food sources. So far, we have delved into the diets of baby birds in their natural environments, nourished by their diligent parents and shaped by the world around them. But what happens when humans step into the role of caregivers, either as pet owners or in situations where a baby bird might need our help? First, it's crucial to note that wild baby birds are best left to the care of their parents, or, if necessary, wildlife rehabilitators who are trained in their care and feeding. If you come across a baby bird you believe to be orphaned or in distress, your first course of action should be to contact a local wildlife center or professional. However, there may be emergency situations where immediate feeding is necessary for the bird's survival. In these situations, remember that hydration is paramount. Offering drops of lukewarm water, never forced, can help to hydrate the bird. Soft, protein-rich foods, such as wet cat or dog food, can serve as a temporary emergency diet. Small pieces of earthworms can also be offered. Always ensure the food is finely chopped and easy to swallow. When it comes to baby birds as pets like parrots or canaries, specific bird-formulated hand-feeding mixes are available on the market. These are designed to provide all the necessary nutrients a growing bird needs. The process of hand feeding requires careful handling and specific techniques to ensure the baby bird's safety. It's best undertaken under the guidance of a bird vet or an experienced bird keeper. Remember, while it can be a heartwarming experience to care for a baby bird, it's always vital to ensure they are given the appropriate care and diet, respecting their wild nature and specific needs. The first few weeks of a bird's life are characterized by rapid growth. To fuel this, baby birds require a diet rich in protein. Protein provides the essential building blocks for growth, helping them to quickly develop muscles, feathers, and other tissues. Fat is another crucial nutrient, acting as an energy-dense food source. It helps the chicks to keep warm, support their active metabolism, and build up energy reserves. Carbohydrates, though less critical in the early stages, provide energy and are more prevalent in the diets of older chicks and fledglings. At this stage, seeds and fruits, rich in carbs, begin to feature in their diets. Alongside these macronutrients, baby birds also require a range of vitamins and minerals for healthy development. For instance, calcium is vital for the formation of strong bones and beaks. It's important to note that these nutritional needs can be met in various ways, depending on the bird species. For example, while insectivorous birds get their protein from bugs, birds of prey may fulfill their needs through small mammals or birds. When humans step into a caregiving role, these nutritional needs must be met with an appropriate diet, which can often be achieved through commercially available bird formulas designed for hand feeding. Our journey exploring the diets of baby birds has so far illuminated what these tiny creatures need to eat for their survival and growth, but knowledge of what not to feed them is equally, if not more, important. Many foods that are part of our human diets are not suitable for birds and can be harmful, even fatal to them. For instance, milk and dairy products are not digested well by birds and can cause digestive upset or worse. Bread, a common food people often give to birds, lacks the necessary nutrients for a bird's healthy growth and development. It can also cause crop impaction, which is a serious health risk to birds. Chocolate, avocado, alcohol, and caffeine are toxic to birds and can cause severe health problems or even death. Even some fruits like unripe tomatoes or apple seeds can be toxic. Feeding baby birds requires knowledge and caution. If a baby bird is in your care, always opt for specialized bird food or seek guidance from a professional to ensure its diet meets its nutritional needs without posing any risk. So while our instinct may be to help a baby bird by providing it with food, it is crucial to ensure we're offering the right kind, food that nurtures their growth without causing harm. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations into the fascinating world of birds. Until next time, stay curious and respect all life in our shared environment.